Atlanta, Georgia is the site for this NFL telecast. Two NFC South foes going at it today as the Panthers square off against the Falcons. Much anticipated game ready to begin as we're lined up for the kickoff. Baker will be kicking off. The kick should be returnable. From the 5. Payton takes this one back to the 18. So, John, we have two of the most talented defenses in the league featured in this game.
Yeah, both of these teams bring a lot of talent to the table. Neither has any glaring holes in their front seven or in their secondary. So that makes them very dangerous on the defensive side of the ball.
And he's knocked out of bounds at the 32. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
Well, it started with some good blocking. When he got through there, he turned upfield, and they weren't in position to tackle him.
They'll go from the I formation. In this direction, Jenkins is there on the stop at the 29-yard line.
Give some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force it into coverage.
Carolina lines up in a 4-3. Drops back. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Davis makes the tackle at the 45-yard line. A powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throat. This guy really let it go.
Carolina comes out in a 4-3. Going for the deep man. He's there for the catch. The 10. Dives. Touchdown.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball. And it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good. Great job moving the ball down the field for a touchdown on their first possession.
I really like the way these guys came right out after you on offense. They made the right calls, executed properly, and put that one right in the end zone.
Sends it sailing from the 5-yard line.
It's still early in the game, but you got to think the coach wants his guys to make a statement by scoring some points in this drive.
Atlanta goes with a 4-man front. Hand it off. Brooking is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 25. Boston takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Atlanta using 3 linebackers. On the call. Play action. Gets the pass off. And he hits his target. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Atlanta lines up in a 4-3. Little misdirection. Brooking is there on the stop at the 36-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense on it.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. They give it to the halfback. Breaking free. Can't pull him down. Lloyd comes up to make the play at the 47. The defense lines up in the nickel. Under pressure with the throw. Incomplete pass. So, 2nd down upcoming. They come out in a dime package. Over the counter play. Webster is there on the stop at the 41-yard line. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
They'll go from the I formation. On the ground. Play action. Pressure coming. He's rid of it. Complete to the fullback. Slips the tackle. Lloyd makes the tackle at the 25-yard line. Caught for a first down against single coverage. And this is the 8th play of this drive. In field goal range now. The Falcons line up in a 4-3. A little misdirection. And he just got level. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Give it to the halfback. They'll spot this one at the 17. He records his 3rd tackle of the game.
A solid running game starts with a blocking of the offensive line. But the ball carrier must have good vision so he can take advantage of the holes that they open up.
So at the end of 1, the score is 7-0 Falcons. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Ball on the 17-yard line. And this is the 10th play of this drive. So about 3 minutes left. So they're inside the 20. Need to get a touchdown. With the throw, he finds it, makes the catch.
That was a heck of a throw. The ball had to be in the one spot and the only spot where it could be thrown.
It's 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Atlanta using 3 linebackers. And they'll score. Touchdown.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
Will attempt the extra point that would tie this game up. The point after is good. Good job moving the ball, scoring on their first possession.
Now that's the way you want to start a game. Take the ball, drive it right down the field line.
Baker in to kick this one off. And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is handled by Baker. Loses one tackler. Couldn't stop them from getting into the end zone the last time out. 1st and 10. Carolina comes out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Peppers comes up to make the play at the 46-yard line. Shot out of a cannon, John, the way he exploded after he got the handle.
I'll say the offensive line created some movement up front. Everybody got his block, and the back did a great job of finding the running lane. When you're talking about execution in the running game, this is just the kind of thing you're talking about. Go with the ground attack. You got to take it to him.
2-minute warning coming up. Carolina lines up in a 4-3. It's a blitz. With the throw, Minter is there on the stop at the 41-yard line. Good read on that pass play.
They brought some extra guys to try and get some pressure, but he read it quickly. So the receiver had a step and fired a strike.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Get the offensive line to maintain their block.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half.
Goal, 64. Purple, 49. Hey.
With the carry, back breaks free. The 30. Williams comes up to make the play at the 17-yard line.
Work done as a tough guy. He can take an inside handoff and bounce it to the outside or just go outside. But he's also very effective running the ball between the tackles.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Pressure. He was hit just as he threw. This one falls incomplete.
He decided to try and pass it, but he was taking so much heat that it just kind of wobbled out of there.
Just over a minute still to go. Only one man back. Gets rid of it. Swatted away at the line.
Go for the long pass. See if you can beat him deep.
A little over a minute left. The Panthers come out in a nickel package. With the throw. Wide receiver will knock him out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
On 3rd and long, the defense is playing pass all the way. They just can't come up with a stop. Watch it here. The quarterback looks and fires one, and the defense is left to wonder how they let him off the hook. Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Can he get there? Great fake. Gunning this one to the end zone. Ooh, nearly picked off. Dropped in the end zone, so the offense still has possession.
And that's the last thing you want as a defender, to have the ball go right through your hands in the end zone.
Looking for the goal line. Fakes the handle. There he goes. A lot of room to run. And he's in for the score. Mike Vick was determined to take that one all the way himself.
I'll tell you, if you give him a little gap, he's going to run right through it. And right there, he ran right through it for a touchdown.
Number 2 comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good. After the touchdown, the score is 14-7 Falcons. Number 9 is back and ready to put this one in the air. It's on its way. From the 8. He shakes the defender.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
We're just about down to 1 minute. Atlanta lines up in a 4-3. Gets the pass off. Hall is there for the tackle at the 38.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
Throwing. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. They'll need a good pickup here to make their way further downfield, or they'll have to face a 3rd down situation. Nobody in the backfield and 5 receivers. Dropping back. Throws to the end zone. Looking for a score before the half. Oh, man, he had it in the end zone but dropped it.
The one person breathing a sigh of relief is the quarterback.
Stallone out of the gun. Closing in. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
Baker is ready to punt this one away. Pathon sets up to run back the punt. They'll spot this one where it went out.
They have 2 choices here. They can get a little greedy and try to drive for some more points, or they can just play it safe and go with a few running plays.
Ball on their own 16. Carolina comes out in a 4-3. Hands it off. Missed it. Gamble is there on the stop at the 15.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
2nd and long. Carolina goes with a 4-man front with the carry. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
Nice play fake. He'll keep it. Loose ball. The Panthers pick it up. The 10. A very costly fumble, and it's a touchdown. Perfect place at the right time on that play. Fumble recovery and a touchdown.
Look at the big old defensive line. He does a heck of a job of getting in the passing lane and knocking down the pass.
Macy comes in for the point after, which will knot it up. The point after is good.
Points off turnovers are a big key to winning a ball game. But when it's your defense that does the scoring, that takes the pressure off your offense.
Baker will be kicking off. Nice kick and returnable. This one is handled by Faithon. A good one for the defense the last time out, picking up a loose ball and returning it for a touchdown. With two extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. They'll pass on first down. With the pass, complete to the wide receiver, midfield, the 40. The 30. Diggs comes up to make the play.
Michael Vick is maybe the most fun guy to watch in football. I mean, anytime he gets his hands on the ball, and as a quarterback, that's just about every play, you know that something exciting could be right around the corner. You better kick it here.
Number 2 will try to put them ahead with this field goal. It's good. Number 9 is just about ready to kick this one away. The kick should be returnable. This one is fielded by Robertson. Going into halftime, the score is 17-14. Falcons. Number 9 in to kick this one off. They'll return this one from the 6-yard line. Carolina is trying to take the lead on this drive as they take over. Well, John, it's a close game, but the defense is not dominating the way we expected at the beginning of the game.
I was really expecting to see some great defense today. We haven't seen either of these teams dominate defensively the way we thought they would.
The Falcons with a 4-man front. Handoff to the tailback. Webster brings him down at the 29. Boston rumbles forward for a gain of 4. 2nd and 5 coming up here. The Falcons come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Keith Brooking is the man to bring him down. That's his 3rd tackle.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
Ball on their own 29. DeLone from the shotgun. With the pass, the receiver has it. The 40. Crocker makes the play. That's why he's so dangerous.
I'll tell you what, he's just a football player and a great ball handler. Anytime you get the ball in his hands, it can be big.
Atlanta comes out in a 4-3. DeLone sends a man in motion. Looking to run it here. Martin makes the tackle.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
Ball at midfield. The Falcons with a 4-man front. Handed off to the back. Kearney is there on the stop at the 47.
He's had some decent runs, but he's not putting up the kind of yardage that they were hoping for.
The Falcons line up in a 4-3. DeLone with a man in motion. Steps up into the pocket. Throws it. He was tipped. Crocker was there on the coverage. Baker will come in now to punt it away. Pathon is back to receive this kick. Past the goal line, no return here.
Try not to get too predictable out there. Make sure you got a good mix of run and pass.
It's 1st and 10. Dunn lines up behind his fullback in the eye. No counter play. Morgan comes up to make the play at the 20-yard line.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make a cut off their hip for a big gain. But that strategy didn't work here.
The Panthers with a four-man front. To carry it, Peppers holds him down behind the line.
Well, you know what they say, the quickest way to the end zone is straight ahead. Going to the outside isn't always the best way to pick up yardage. Running the ball right at the defense can be very effective strategy.
Under pressure. There he goes, a lot of room to run. Just a short gain that time, John, after the scramble.
You're not going to catch those guys out of position very often. That time they were right there to make the stop before he could get very far.
They'll take a chance here and go for it on fourth down. They'll bring the blitz, looking for something long. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. What was the coach thinking about going for it there?
The coach must think highly of his defense. Either that, or he doesn't trust his special teams.
The last time they were inside the 20, they got a touchdown out of it. Looking for room. Coleman makes the tackle at the 16-yard line. Boston rumbles forward for a gain of 4. They're within striking distance here. Atlanta comes out in a 4-3. DeLone sends a man in motion. Hand it off. Coleman is there on the stop at the 11. Boston with a nice burst through the middle of time. 5-yard pickup. And here's what they've been able to do so far on third down. Atlanta goes with a four-man front. Fakes the handoff. Rosen is there for the tackle at the 2.
This is good communication between a quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
So at the end of the third quarter, the score is 17-14. Falcons. It's first and goal at the 2-yard line. Atlanta using 3 linebackers. They have 7 yards to the end zone. The Falcons with a four-man front. Jason Webster makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. 6 yards away from a touchdown. DeLone from the shotgun. Manga, the motion man. Dropping back. Pressure coming. With the throw. The wide receiver has it. Touchdown, Panthers.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
The extra point attempt is good.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
Nice distance. This one is taken by Pathon. Well, John, it looked like he had some room initially, but the blocking just didn't hold up.
You have to put some of the blame on the return man, too. It's his job to look downfield and determine if he has the blocks to work with, well before the ball's out of the end zone.
Crosses it out to the right. The 20. And they finally bring him down at the 33-yard line.
Hey, if you can keep running the ball in the fourth quarter as you're playing catch-up, that's an advantage that you have over the defense because it keeps them off balance.
Pass play here on first down. Steps up. Throws it. And he just can't hang on. So they lose out on an opportunity to pick up solid yardage. 2-minute warning coming up. Only one man in the backfield. On the call, they'll go with a play fake. Open field, and he's going to run. Another run. Peppers takes him down at the 44. Pickup of 11.
Watch that game plan. You need to keep it stopped as much as possible.
Just over a minute still to go. Carolina using 3 linebackers. They'll pass on first down. The pass ball's incomplete. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the end, but it might be a little too late.
We're just about down to 1 minute. Vick looking to pass. Lines up with 5 wide receivers. Pressure. What a tremendous individual effort by the defensive lineman.
That's the kind of defensive player you can build a team around. Having a guy like that up front allows you to drop 7 or 8 guys back in coverage and still get a pass rush.
They're coming with the blitz. Deep throw. He's there for the catch.
This is a guy who comes to play. He seems to make big catches when they really need it. This time they needed to convert on third down, and he's there for the reception and the first down. Take what you can get on this pass play, but don't fight for extra yardage. You need to get out of bounds.
Pass play here on first down. Keeps it. A lot of room to work. Stiff arm flips in the field. And he steps out of bounds at the 11.
Watch. Now the key to this first down was the fact that the defense lost containment on the quarterback. He's out there running around, and that time it got him a first down. Get the pass and look to the sideline. You can't let the clock run down here.
Dropping back to pass on first down. With the pass, he's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. He reads the defense perfectly and gives his team the lead here in the final quarter. Number 2 comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
You knew that these guys were fired up coming into this one. Both of these teams knew that this was a game that they needed, and it looks like the winner might be determined by the team that has the ball last.
It's on its way. This one is handled by Robertson. Carolina trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead. A little over a minute left. Out of the gun. Closing in. Wrapped up. Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
He's trying to hurry them back to the line. Drops back. Rolling out to his right. Fires this one deep. He's there for the catch. And he steps out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Pass play here on first down. Gets rid of it. Broken up.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
Carter was his intended target. The Falcons come out in a nickel package. Carolina conserves time here by stopping the clock with just over a minute 30 to play. Just over a minute still to go. They've done very well on third down to this point. Rolling right with the pass. Almost intercepted.
That was a good play, turned bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well. Bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
We're just about down to 1 minute. Difficult situation here, but not much else they can do but go for it.
Look here, this is not what a quarterback is supposed to do on fourth down. It's your last shot. You're going for it. At least throw it up there and give your guy a shot. A sack is definitely not what you're looking for here. Looks like there's room to the outside. Just make sure you keep it in bounds so the clock keeps on ticking.
Set. Grade 28.
Hands off to the tailback. The 20. The 10, 5, touchdown Falcons. They get it in on the ground and extend their lead.
Here's what you do. You start pushing, and if you don't get to him and you see him start to throw, you stop and you get your hands up. And that's what gets you in those passing lanes, and that's how you knock the ball down.
Number 2 comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. So that touchdown increases the lead, and they're now firmly in the driver's seat with less than 2 minutes to play. Number 9 is back and ready to put this one in the air. Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 6. Robertson is able to get it to the 22-yard line. Atlanta comes out in a dime package. Throws it. The wide receiver has it. Malloy brings the ball carrier down for the 5th time. He threw that one underneath the coverage.
That's exactly the thing they teach you to do. Always take what the defense gives you.
Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here. Gets rid of it. Free from the wide receiver. Mathis comes up to make the play at the 37. And they go with a no huddle. With the pass, right to the back. Hunter is there for the tackle. At the 42, Jake DeLone with a hot hand on this drive. So they have 1st and 10 here. Atlanta looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. They'll pass on 1st down. Stepping up, under pressure, long throw. It's broken up, and they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
The Falcons come out in a dime package. It's the pass off, drops the interception.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Williams, the lone back, drops back, steps up, throwing. Wide receiver pass. Jason Webster got in there for another tackle. So they're able to pick up another 1st down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. With the pass, knocked away. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Eighth play of this drive. DeLone will work out of the shotgun. The blitz is on. Gets rid of it. The wide receiver, D'Angelo Hall, found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. They're going to go with a no huddle. This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Atlanta 31, Carolina 21.